That video going about old Bernie Sanders. Oh, Bernie Sanders. He sure got a lot to say about Kamala Harris and what didn't happen for the Democratic Party. But I got a message for old Bernie Sanders. You couldn't have done anything with your agenda. Some people will believe in Bernie, and maybe he may have had been a threat to Hillary Clinton back in 2016, but his agendas does not include anything about reparations. See, he talks this nice liberal talk and he gives you all this nice spout, but he ain't exactly the most progressive cat. He talks pretty much around in a circle in a loop. When I've often thought about Bernie Sanders and I got asked about him a lot, I always said that if you ever liked the TV show MASH, he was your guy. If you like a retro, big old TV set in your living room with rabbit ears and you were pushing the buttons or changing the channels or turning the knobs, he was your dude. But if you're coming into a modern composure, he was not going to happen. He can articulate. He has a distinctive way and flair for saying certain things that he does. But the guy is not exactly the progressive they make him out to be. They've definitely painted a picture to sell him as a certain way, but he's not that dude that's going to balance out. When we talk about racial equality, we talk about agendas, we talk about putting things compartmentalizing. He can definitely give you a structural. He's one of those kind of people, he probably would be more effective as a vice president or an assistant to someone. But as far as having the ability, the innate ability to make that thing jump and pop, I can't really trust him and like that on that depth. But I have listened to him talk. I've heard him say some things. I've seen some things that he's come across and what have you. But for him to come after Kamala Harris, well, she got further than he ever did. Now, maybe if he had been a tag team partner first, I probably would have bought that. I probably would have bought him over who she picked for her VP. I'm just saying in hindsight. But do I think Bernie could make it on his own? No, no. He think too much as a deer in the headlights with certain thoughts. But he ain't that liberal and open-minded because when you ask him about reparations, he don't exactly beam a light bulb to make it. He's just so typical that when it comes to topics that would definitely put perspective for people overall in the country to balance, he doesn't have the answer to that. And I'm not surprised. He's not going to play that role all the way. He's going to give you a certain amount of role. But she had to take this job upon short notice. Biden dropped out. I think she was looking at 2028. It's going to be interesting what happens with her and what have you. But if she gets the right balance and I think a more distinctive VP or something, if I personally either bring a Bernie Sanders as your VP or bring a female as your VP, I think you'd have been more effective with someone with some sharp edge because I think playing it too conservative, too close to the vest hurt her also with dealing with folks because she had a stiff neck jive turkey for a VP. Bernie will say some stuff out there and it'll be interesting and how it will play out. But he's got some wild ideas, which some things will stick, some people will feel it. I don't think that that's naturally going to be the way to go. But it's interesting how he's got some things to say and where he comes down on certain things. You know how it goes. Saying certain things and doing certain things and putting them in certain kind of ways. But then the connotation, how they hit, how they flow. So we going to see what happens with that. But anyway, he sure had a lot to say, but he couldn't offer no solutions for Kamala. He's always playing the quarterback and the couch, the Monday couch potato and the lazy boy got a lot to say, but no one takes him too seriously because no one has really messed with him. But, he is where he is. But anyway, tell me what you think about Bernie Sanders coming after Kamala Harris at the election. And what are your thoughts? And do you think he could have actually had a chance? Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.